Hello, welcome to episode 4 of the Name Pending podcast. I'm here with the same two guests as last time. You guys want to say your names or do a proper intro? I don't know.
I am Brando. You may not know me, but I know myself at least.
I don't know. I'm Trevor. I'm a guest on this show.
That sounds good
Or
enough to me.
podcast,
Is it? So how do we want to kick this off?
With our
Well,
feet. Pulls out like a
there's this
school.
thing going around called retardation.
Hell yeah.
And it's likely with kids that are being vaccinated against their will by these ass backwards parents that don't know that getting your kids vaccinated makes them retarded. Did you also know it makes like their DNA curl up and do funky things that just makes it all sorts of wrong genetically and bionetically.
Yeah, as soon as they're injected with vaccinations or whatever, they just start growing extra fingers and shit.
Like a
That's
more
right.
mutated sickle cell.
It's like full of mercury.
It gives
and-
white children sickle cell.
turns black children albino.
That's right.
It's like the reverse cardinal.
It fucks up your biochemistry.
You just life just starts messing with your fucking sliders to make you look crazy as shit.
Yeah. Yeah, God decides to edit your character halfway through development. But no. It's serious. Vaccinate your children.
Yeah,
Or they
no,
will
Not
die a
like
quick death
me.
instead of smallpox.
yeah, make it safe for them to drink out of public water fountains and shit.
You know, make it to where they won't die from like ingesting just like the most simple bacteria and shit.
Yeah, put the hamster ball companies out of business.
Yeah, just say I don't vaccinate my kids. I put them in a giant fucking plastic bubble.
It costs $300 to make this ball.
Just to maintain
My
it.
child.
I'm still making payments.
That's enough
on
to
it.
buy one EpiPen. See how much money I'm saving?
It's like, think about it like this. If I ever take my kid out of here, he will die instantly. Alright?
Maybe, we're not sure.
So the hospitals are the worst.
He's been shielded.
That's where we need. That's where he needs the most care.
He's been shielded from germs since birth. The only
Yeah.
bacteria he's ever faced is like fresh out of the womb. We put him right into a bubble.
Did a Clorox
parents
dip
are like-
before we did that.
Some days the parents are like, "Oh God, Harold, his ball is deflating. Get the hose."
Just start fucking.
No, you're putting germs in there. You're gonna kill him. Oh
You're
my
gonna
God.
kill it.
You're gonna kill our
It's
son,
like,
Harold.
it's like a naked mole rat and some shit.
The kid's inside like wheezing for clean air. He's like,
His parents
Just start
give.
poking holes in it and like let him breathe. And
They,
that's bad. That's a bad world.
they let him out.
Vaccination stations.
They let him out once a month to give him cat baths with Clorox.
"Ugh."
Just put a little drop in it, shake the ball.
They just put some Dawn dish soap and fill it up with a hose and just start shaking him up in there.
So I'm gonna give you this rag, son. I need you to wipe it all around there using the clean water we've provided you as supplements strong enough to remove thick Gulf oil from ducklings. I need you to wipe the inside of your bubble and then give the rag back to me.
Yes.
It's okay, don't be
Do that.
scared.
So I could cum in it.
So give me back that rag, I need it for later.
Got like a little vacuum
Special
box
mouse
where one side opens but the other side stays shut. And take it out. And then...
It's like a one-way. What did you just say?
It's
to
a
me?
it's like a zipper porthole with like plastic covering it. Like a plastic flap with like one of those.
It's like in prisons.
Oh, I see. Yeah. It's
oh,
kinda,
That's heavy duty.
It's
Well, we don't
It's
want
like-
him to get out, do we?
a speed bump every time he rolls.
That's like makes him go faster than he wants to because it weighs so much. It just increases the centrifugal.
They don't let him stray too far because they know he'll commit suicide from the misery he has to live through every day.
Or run over sharp objects. and
Assuming
pop
this
their bubble.
person is of masculine gender.
I picture he just lives his life as a chain chomp. Like he's like tied to his fucking ball is tied to a wall or some shit. He isn't able to
Chain
go.
chomp is so depressing. It's like he wants to
Yeah.
play. He's smiling.
He's
Either
got
he
an
wants to eat, we're not
oversized
sure yet.
anal bead in his ass.
What?
If he pulls away from the chain too hard, it rips out his intestines.
I remember seeing
It's
this
like staple to him.
it was like some fucking like Reddit
That's-
thing or something. He's like, alright, picture this like bungee jumping, but instead of a bungee cord, it's anal beads, and you gotta clench to slow yourself down.
god. That'd fuck you up so
Just fucking blown out anus and shit. Just
This is
fucking-
hurting me just thinking about it.
you're bungeeing from your prolapsed anus.
Yeah, after the bungee maxes out, you only got a mile of intestines before you hit the ground.
I've
Or
seen
before-
pictures of prolapsed anuses before and it's all fucked up. It looks so fucked up. It's just this like glowing red like piece of meat that hangs out of the person's ass. It is
Oh.
awful. Well, I also saw a video of it once where like this guy was heavy lifting and he had too much
no.
weight on the bar and he fucking blew his ass out. He literally blew his
Literally,
ass out.
It's no gusta.
It didn't look like just like a little stringy or like a lump, you know, where like the rectum is. No, it looks like he shat out a fucking lung.
But it
No
wasn't a
kidding.
lung.
How do they like get that back in you? Like I don't understand. They just kind of
You
just
just gotta
like
stuff it back in.
Yeah.
just kind of work their
Like a
hands
sleeping
in
bag or something.
They take the most expensive approach to it, you know, of course for hospital bills to make it realistic.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
sedate you first and then they stuff all your organs inside and then they just staple your insides,
Then you can do
Staple it all in place.
staple it all into place.
Sew your ass shut.
There's that guy that super glued his asshole shut and then
Yeah.
took laxatives.
Yeah.
Mm.
And they take hour breaks in
Made a
between.
crack a toe. Look like a bitch. I made a joke.
I made a joke.
I wonder if they'd have to like open up your like fucking like abdomen to.
Yeah, they gotta pull it back in. They're not just gonna
Maybe.
fist it back in.
I thought they'd just kind of roll it up and just.
Roll it up and stuff it in.
Just kinda-
You
Like
can't have
how,
any kinks in
like
it, or
how
else you
you
can't
put
go
a
potty
camping
anymore.
bag.
Which I'm not
How
even
you-
sure you
How you
can.
put a tent back in a camping bag.
It's like one of those like it's like putting silly string back in the container. It's like except it's all connected.
Yeah.
It's like unbreakable.
That'd be the
silly
hardest shit to do.
I
That
would-
shit is like micrometers thick. How you gonna get that back in the sprayer?
Be like
It's super stretchy though.
be like jamming a marshmallow into a keyhole.
I just thought no,
I
because
just
the
don't
keyhole
get
would
this
be blown
logic.
open. I don't know. I don't like to think about stuffing intestines back into a weightlifter, just blowing it in.
Oh, I like to.
Blowing out.
I like to do it all the time. That's why I have these dark circles around my eyes. You can see how healthy I am. I'm so knowledgeable in this.
It's like the rings in a tree.
You look like someone that works at the morgue. All you do is like take selfies with corpses. The
As they're
Yo,
going
this
in,
is
it's
how
like,
my job's going today. What's up?
yeah,
customers don't complain at all.
Oh, Facebook.
take a selfie with it, and
Please
another
do
one bites
not,
the dust. I guess. That'd be
Label
really
me
more-
as someone who has sex with corpses, but I don't mind cracking a cold one once in a while.
Oh my gosh.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah. Like
You
once
look
you
at the
see
morgue.
like that
Once you see that thick red like licorice paste come out of their veins when you gotta drain them, that just
damn.
like
Just
there's nothing bad beyond that.
just
Dude,
stick
yeah.
them like a fucking cow.
Yeah.
It's like once you see that like that just that rigor mortis cellulite ass, man, you just cannot continue.
Oh god.
That made me feel like puking. I know I said some fucked up shit already, but that made me gag a little.
I can't add to this, honestly. I
Ugh.
just would.
Ah.
Oh god.
Did I tell you guys about the time like there's a dog across the street from me, right?
Yeah.
and it literally kept me up until 3 a.m. barking.
Really?
And all I could think is the most evil ways I could have taken care of this problem.
What
Like
the
I
fuck?
was thinking about just like fucking like leaving out a little bowl of antifreeze for it or something like that, or just like taking like a BB gun out my window and just blasting it in the face. Cause like they leave the window open, they let it just bark out the screen door.
God damn.
God,
I don't know if I could deal with that either.
5 pence.
It's
What
like-
kind of what kind of measures can you take to like flush it out?
Oh,
like,
I got
flush the noise
Oh,
out.
I was thinking about flushing out the animal's life.
Oh,
I got some.
I wasn't thinking about that.
I was thinking just like, you know, you like get it on a leash, you know, just like slam it in the door and drive down the highway.
Okay, you told me this before.
I told you this
when
before.
I was playing Just Cause 2
I
earlier.
mean, if you accelerate fast enough, you just pop the head off with the collar was right.
No.
Make it snack.
You know, I want it to like just kind of like just look like a meat paste, like a crayon across paper.
It wouldn't. It would bounce. It would be like patchy.
No, I tie weights to it.
Then you would kill it because it's probably a chihuahua.
This seems like the kind of shit that'd get you like hunted by PETA. It's like talking about some horrible
I'm
shit.
sure
Yeah,
PETA's already
you
outside
brought-
the
you
window
brought
as we
it
speak.
up.
I know. I just like I could not contain my anger for that night because I was so fucking tired for work. Like I had like 2 hours of sleep because of that stupid dog, and the stupid ass owners couldn't keep it quiet.
God damn. I have to live with a bunch of dogs, but I never thought of any fucked up shit like that. I usually just go down there and like tell them to stop, and they usually stop. And if they don't, I just give them a little wallop on the butt, and they just shut up.
I just put them all into one big cage and just shake them.
Stop.
Yeah, I mean, I've been
That's
super
fucked up.
tired. I've been super tired and had because my dog sleeps with me, and he's jumped up on my bed and peed on my bed and then sat next to it and looked at me as I walked in, dragging my feet. And I've never wanted to kill him.
Well, that's different. Like you
It's
love
not-
that dog. I love my dog and my cat and shit. Like I just hate their dog and them because they just let it bark all night.
Okay, I got you on that. Like I wouldn't do that. I would
I
involuntarily.
mean, I honestly
I would-
know I couldn't because
I would voluntarily just put a shock collar on it and tie it like a periodic button. It just went off whenever it wanted. Like I didn't control it. It wasn't me zapping your fucking dog.
See, my thing is, I know I couldn't actually hurt an animal because there's one time I accidentally killed a mouse, like because it caught me off guard. I was like moving boxes at like my retail job, and, and like I saw something like
Like
run.
when you put tails back on animals, like retail.
You motherfucker! I was carrying a
God
box.
damn it.
I was carrying a box, and I saw something brush past my feet, and I was like, it looked big. I was like, ugh! I dropped the box. It landed like right at like the back half of the mouse. I felt bad. I was just like, oh god, it gave me like this queasy feeling or something. So
It's just a mouse, dude.
Yeah.
yeah, disclaimer: I don't think I could actually hurt a dog. You know, this is me venting. I feel the need to vent.
Yeah. Oh, he does more
Yeah.
than vent. He
Yeah.
fucking blows.
I
Yeah, that's
realized
right.
how well I handled death when I had to bury my dog. That was terrible because she sat on the truck while we dug the hole to put her in.
You just,
It was bad.
yeah, that'd be rough. You gotta like look at it and stuff.
Yeah.
What's with this?
And then the hole wasn't quite right. Whatever. More spaghetti. Okay.
What is with this Detroit Rock City movie? Like, what is this?
The movie's funny as shit, but I wanted to show you guys that. Maybe like someday or some shit. I don't know.
Now, is it like
It
Freddy
co-
got fingered funny, or is it like
No, it's like
funny?
got like legitimate comedy in it and
like
stuff.
Howard the
Nice.
Duck,
Howard the
just-
Duck good, you know,
just
like
spoken for bad.
top tier comedy. Howard the Duck, man, his like roast game was untouchable.
It looks.
He was
The,
untouchable.
the front cover looks a lot like those caricatures that like
Mad Magazine.
Yeah, Mad
cheap
Magazine.
artists draw of people at like town fairs and shit.
Oh,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I'm pretty good at drawing. Just
Here.
straight line, straight line.
I'll draw you for $11, and then like you can compare your face to like the other person like who did it, or like one of the other ones that they have on display to like show off their skill, and it looks just fucking like them.
Really?
Like it's like they play off a template.
I never knew that.
It's like this. Yeah, they just change the lines just slightly.
There's this one like there's this dude at my
I give
work.
them out on wax paper so they're see-through. It's like, yeah, that's where I'm getting my money. Is I'm just using wax paper.
I'll hand them Monopoly money to draw another picture of someone.
It's like I'll give you Monopoly money because this shit ain't worth real money. I could draw myself at home, motherfucker.
Yeah, and with a lot more wrinkles.
a lot more detail and care. Not this cookie cutter bullshit like it's some kind of goddamn fucking Steven Universe cartoon.
Steven Universe cartoon. God damn it, that show.
We watched that when we were down in Kentucky.
Alright, when we were down in Kentucky,
We went to Kentucky recently.
yeah, we're gonna talk a little bit about some of the weird shit we saw. It's like how like gross Walmart is.
Oh.
I fucking hate Walmart up here, and I hate it more down there.
Up here, it's like you get fucking city crawlers, people that crawl out of like their crack dens and stuff. But no, down there, it is the crack den.
Yeah.
It's the forest. The forests are moonshine dens. Okay, they're like water people.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. Not
The
water
populace manifests from itself. It asexually reproduces.
They're doing mitosis in the fucking Walmart.
They're doing they were doing mitosis in like the back rooms of Walmart and in the bathrooms, and we didn't even know because we didn't check. All right, this
No.
shit was under our noses.
If you go to the potty, you don't come out.
Yeah,
Same.
you come out with a clone.
So you
And
come
you
out
smell
with
like
a clone.
cologne.
It may or may not look like
It's
you.
the caricature edition of you.
No, no, it's gonna look like all the other ones.
like the SpongeBob that drew himself. Except
Doodle
taking-
Bob.
You're taking a piss and it's
The
just
whole-
drawing itself next to you.
Yoy,
What?
yoy.
Gonna walk out of the bathroom, the whole goddamn Walmart's gonna look like a Where's Waldo painting.
Dude, can we talk about the dude that rang me up when I was getting like the RCA cable thing?
Yes.
The fucking.
Let's talk about
So
it.
it's like this like mid-30s man, maybe even like he's like scraping like mid-30s, right? And he's got this really tight ponytail that's kind of making him bald. Like you can tell he's been rocking this ponytail for a while.
Yeah, for like a
Sometimes he's
year.
pulling out hairs every time he tightens
Like
it.
he just keeps it like got that fucking JoJo hair or whatever it
Bacon
is.
grease.
Is that JoJo reference?
God damn it. But basically he had like on his like Walmart vest, he couldn't just have his name tag. He had to spice that shit up with some pins, right? He had like
Oh god.
Overwatch pins and like fucking what's the blue haired anime bitch?
Hatsune Miku.
Hatsune Miku. He had that on there. And like well, he's like he had this really high pitched like kind of nerdy voice. He's like, "Oh, you sure this is the one you want, man?" Like,
Sounds like the
he was-
fucking comic books guy
he would
from
be
The
the-
Simpsons.
yeah. I was like, it did end up being the wrong one. He was right, but like at the time, I thought I had it right, and he was like, "Hey, are you sure this is the one you want, man?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, this is what I want." Yeah. All right, 'cause most of the time they kind of wanted the other way around, you know. And I was just like,
Fuck.
"Yeah." Like his inflections were so odd with the way he communicated with me, and I was just like, "Dude, I don't know how to talk to this dude."
It's like he's trying to like get you to not buy something.
Yeah, I know. He's like, "Are you sure you fucking want this, dude?" Like, he's like,
Yeah,
You
I'm
sure
sure
you want
later.
this? You
Like-
sure you don't want to walk out that fucking door right now?
and like all of his words kind of like went up at the end of them. You know what I
Like
mean?
he's
like,
asking a question.
yeah, like it was like I had this questioning inflection in his voice. He's like, "How you doing?" Like, he's like, I don't know how to
He's
communicate.
Canadian.
And no, we're in fucking Kentucky. He's no way he's
Hey,
Canadian.
they have cars too.
They have they don't drive them. They fucking
Whatever.
like the mountain people like use steam powered trains for roads.
It's like, yeah, there's a steampunk culture down there.
You know,
Yeah.
when I first
Steam
saw
powered
him, I
everything.
thought like he's just here for the meantime. He really wants to go to Best Buy and just camp out the new Xboxes. So when kids
No, I
come
know
up and
where
think
he
they're
really
good on it,
wants
he
to
just
go.
wrecks them.
Yeah,
He wants-
Epstein's pedophile island.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh god.
Oh, I was thinking Japan. He wants to go to Japan and meet Hatsune Miku personally,
So he can respect her.
so he can respect
Pull out
her
his
by
fake
sucking,
samurai sword he
by
got from.
sucking her toes.
Oh my god.
He wants to like suck the scum out from under her toes.
Oh my god, I've waited so long
You
for this.
are a goddess.
You are a goddess. I wish I could speak your language right now because you're giving me that weird look, but I just want to suck your toes.
You
I
ain't
just want to
spoiling
wait
it.
for my whole life.
I'll suck your toes so hard they'll dislocate.
It's like the pop out place.
Oh god,
Oh,
that just
God.
gave me heartburn.
He's got like
Heartburn.
He's got 6 bookshelves full of like Funko Pops.
He looked like the kind of guy to own like a whole fucking shelf of like no, not a shelf, a whole fucking like bookshelf, like bookcase of Funko Pops.
Dude, which ones do you think I guarantee it would be like one bookshelf designated just to Doctor Who shit.
Oh my god.
The
Yeah.
Doctor.
I couldn't doubt that at all because Doctor Who is like popular with those kinds of people.
The autismos. I don't.
Major autismos.
I don't really understand. You know, maybe I'm a little like I'm not nerdy enough for that property. It just seems like a big investment to call someone the Doctor.
The Doctor.
It's like you call Spider-Man Spider-Man because that's what he calls himself, but like to call yourself the Doctor, not
The Doctor.
it's cringe.
What person is that? Like,
That's cringe. Dude.
Trevor's third person, and then he is second, and then I is first. What if you call like yourself the Amazing Trevor? Like, is that like a narcissistic third person?
Fucking narcissistic
Yeah.
bastard. It's like narcissistic person.
Learning things here, yeah.
Yes.
You're just douchebag.
That's the douchebag perspective.
So I
Probably
think
walk around with it.
anyone who refers to themselves like in third person has got something fucking wrong with them. But doubling it up with like
A bunch
putting
of
like
adjectives and
some like superfluous like title to yourself, that doubles it up. That fucking turns like the quarter pounder into a fucking 3/4 pounder.
A quarter pounder into 3/4 pound, not pounder, just 3/4 pound.
That's right.
I don't know what the extra.
Yeah, that's the kid that grew up with
Oh, I actually
participation trophies.
Holy fuck! I don't know fractions.
Mm-mm.
That that would have been a fucking
No, that'd be more. It's just that it's like
It's 3/4 pound patties on
quarter
top.
pounder. How did I go from quarter pounder to 3/4 pounder?
Because
like
third person, maybe.
double
I
a
don't know.
quarter of a quarter pounder is just half.
yeah, half pounder.
Yeah, half pounder.
So you went like above and beyond and made it an extra quarter.
Yeah.
That's very Kyle of you.
Oh, that's yeah.
That's like
very
a rank
Kyle.
now.
Kyle Alpha Omega.
What other interesting things do we see down in Kentucky? We saw like the people like fighting at the top of like the fucking motel or whatever.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
at
the
this, like,
sketchy motello.
Yeah,
People were fighting.
yeah, they're like
Yeah.
they're yelling at each other and shit. The girl was trying to break them up. The one dude was drunk as shit, and she like shoved him into the room.
Maybe they were both just like.
What
Imbeciles.
the fuck?
That's
I
the one we
can't
pulled out of very quickly.
Yeah,
the guy
that's-
sat down next to the car and
Yeah, he
smoked at a
he
license
just
plate.
smoked a cigarette like 3 feet away from the truck. We're just like, yo, we gotta go.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah,
one
Trevor
sketchy
can hold his
hotel.
own, but not against that many. Nah, it's
That one
crackheads.
sketchy hotel. Yeah, I remember that. The one that we had to fucking dip out of because like it just like sketchy.
We just thought our shit was gonna be stolen while we were like before we even left the
I
truck.
thought I was
Yeah.
gonna get stolen. Like I'm a big boy, but I can still get carried away by many people at one time.
Yeah.
That's why I wear my seatbelt at all times.
I wear my seatbelt and hold it shut.
They can't take me at this traffic light.
Oh,
Try.
we could talk about the lady down there, the Michigander.
Oh, the most interesting woman in
Yeah.
Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yep, the most like the coolest person we ever seen down there besides like
Maybe the cashier at Walmart.
the cashier at Walmart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was like really cool to
You
talk
really
with.
cool, dude.
He was really cool.
You were nice. You just asked too many questions for my profile.
What was it?
Meanwhile, I was
That
just-
lady down there was funny because like I pointed out the fanny packs. And,
Yeah.
And they had like the rainbow pride on there, you know, for,
Oh,
for like
dude.
gay pride or
It
whatever.
was instant.
And then she immediately kind of got like hostile at the idea of like, oh look, it's like a gay pride fanny pack. And then she was just like, yeah, but like, they aren't just gay anymore; they're proud of it. Like,
Like very sarcastic.
it wasn't sarcastic, really. I don't know.
90% sure that wasn't even her store because she was surprised at some of the products she had in there too.
She's like, I like this knife a lot. I feel like she just killed the owner and took over.
Like an honorary like.
She walked in there just hours before us, fucking slaughtered the owner, and decided to like call the shop hers to like make more money.
Like one of those things where like you kill them and then you get their powers sort of from like the mythology.
I just
and stuff.
picture it like
Yeah, she absorbed
The
his
store,
his power,
his
his or her power.
authoritative power. Do you remember like that one part from Grand Theft Auto where Trevor Phillips kills like the owner of the strip club? I
Yes.
just picture it like that. You just
Yeah,
takes it
like
over.
that. It's like this is mine
She
now.
stuffed him in like a fucking lime green like 1950s like refrigerator.
No one's gonna buy
So
this.
it's like
Smells bad.
It's like really fucking rusted and shit, and it's in the bag. It's where they keep all their cold beers.
Yeah.
I pictured she like cremated him and put him into the black caricature salt and pepper shakers.
Oh my god.
Locked it, broke the handle off. Like
those things.
Those were interesting.
Those
They were
are
like
interesting.
$40.
Yeah, they're expensive. They had these they had like this shelf of like little like salt and pepper shakers and stuff, and like at the very end of this shelf there's just these very like blatantly racist
Bright red
gosh.
lips, pitch
Yeah.
black skin.
yeah,
like they inverted the
salt and
colors
pepper
almost.
shakers. They looked a lot like if what was that one Pokemon that they had to like
Jinx.
change? It looked like Jinx before they made the change.
But like Aunt Jemima Jinx.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they
no
did
other
not
colors except
fucking
for
hold
black
back
and
when
white.
they made these things.
It's like they ran out of brown paint and just used shoe polish.
Yeah, they like literally just
They had
inverted
the
the
shaft
colors.
and
Like
they
the
had, like,
eyes were
the
black
maid or
and
whatever.
white, and then it was like.
It was like,
So the pupils are white, I thought, and then.
They were kind of
yeah, they had like white
It was
pupils.
really demonic, actually. Like I was like
yeah, demonizing
rubbing my cross. that I don't
demonizing
have.
the black populace.
Yeah, to shake out salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper? You
Just
would
the
know?
idea behind that, like, okay, I want my salt and I want my pepper, you know, on like my scrambled eggs or grits. God, God forbid.
Dude, I've never had grits, but I've heard they're kind of like where the water meets sand on the beach, and you just like scoop up some of that.
I like grits.
I've had grits before.
What is it? I don't understand what it is.
They're tiny, like.
Is it just
Have
oatmeal?
you ever had couscous? It's like that, but in gravy.
What'd you say to me?
Couscous.
Is that the Emperor from Emperor's New Groove?
No.
Yeah. Cusco.
What is couscous?
It's like little. Is it like Is it like?
I can explain this.
Oh.
Oh, I could explain.
Accent time.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Not really.
Every podcast needs the Australian guy.
It's like if you
That's
cut
not
like
a knife.
a noodle
This
up
is
into
a knife.
tiny ball. I feel like they're like pasta. There's like little pasta balls. Are they pasta? Or are they like rice?
Rice.
They're like rice. They're little balls. It's like rice.
Both.
And then you put
Little
like
balls.
a gravy on it, but it's like a water-based gravy. So
Oh.
it's just like a really thick balls
I've had,
and
like,
shit.
I've had like powdered grits before. Not like eat it powdered, but like
Smaller than a BB.
from like a package. I got it at like the Meyer. I got it at the Meyer because
The Meyer.
The
you know,
amazing Meyer.
So apparently Meyer is like such a
So-
revered thing up here in the north.
I'll take Meyer over Walmart.
The Midwest.
in the Midwest.
Yeah, it's an anomaly. We didn't see any down there in Kentucky.
Yeah,
What-
on the
what-
way back
No,
we
they
did.
just
Yeah,
they
that was in
disappeared.
Indiana.
Because then you argued with me. I
No.
remember that.
Yeah, no, I won the argument though. You said it
Yeah.
was like founded in
I was-
Ohio or some shit.
Well, I can't tell you stuff
Acting like
anymore.
anything
I
good came out of Ohio
try
besides
to
Bob Evans.
let you figure out things on your own.
Bob
so I
Evans
add-
came from Ohio.
Yeah, I think it originated in Ohio.
Wow,
What did?
Bob Evans.
should have died there
Yo,
too.
Waffle House was not near.
Waffle.
Waffle House was not near as good
Well, maybe
as you
if you're
hyped
not
it up.
inferior.
I ordered waffles at the Waffle House, and they just tasted like waffles.
Well, hopefully.
What do you mean?
They didn't
I
taste
want-
like
What do you
dick
mean
like
it
you
just
used to.
tasted like waffle?
I thought these waffles were gonna taste so good, it felt like I was getting a hand job. All right, like they just were
I'm
so.
offended.
Hey, you didn't put enough syrup on there.
Right?
I get that. Oh, it's the syrup house.
No, it's a
You're
Waffle House.
offending me right now.
I got scrambled
Hey, I'm gonna-
eggs
I'm
and
gonna
waffles.
grow my hair out so I can brush it.
Scrambled eggs and waffles.
Scrambled eggs and waffles, and like it just
Yeah.
was meh. You know, I don't understand what I was supposed to order from there that made
The
it.
thing I like about Waffle House is it's decent, especially with how close it is to hotels.
What do you?
Because the way my dad and I travel, we go to a hotel, we wake up Waffle House Road by like 9 minimum.
You go to the Waffle House every time you travel down south?
And all the
Why?
way up because it's convenient.
Why not pick a good restaurant?
Huh?
Why not IHOP?
What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Dude, IHOP was way better. You remember the waiter we had? He was dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
we
we-
got
we
our
waited,
food
like-
quicker at we got our food quicker at Waffle House.
Yeah, but we got free drinks at IHOP for waiting.
I don't give a
We
shit
did?
about that.
Dude, that dude was so cool. I mean, he looked like he was like a recovering drug addict, but he was cool as shit.
Yeah, he blessed.
We're
have
in
a
the
blessed
ghetto part
day.
of Louisville.
Yeah, he's like, have a blessed day when
Have
we were
a
leaving.
blessed day.
Yeah, but
Have-
still,
Because
like,
of the support group they came.
I would
back
rather have
from.
mediocre food than wait for 2 hours to have
Fucking
a
nailed
really,
in his head
really
that
weird
religious
food.
stuff.
he had like the Jesus bracelet on, but a bunch of face piercings.
Yeah.
He had like 3 face piercings or something.
So is that what made IHOPs good? Do you want to just like hang around?
I want to go to the
covering
most
addicts.
the most.
Is that what it's
I want a
about?
bunch of drug addicts to serve
It's
me
not
food.
IHOP, it's
God
rehab.
damn it!
Like rehab, but
Like goddamn servants.
But he was like so calm too. He's like, "Yes, sorry about this. I know you guys are waiting a little bit. These
Yeah,
next
came
set
out
of
with their
drinks
food
is
and
on
was
the-"
surprised that we were still there.
Yeah,
and not.
Yeah.
IHOP was so good having to wait for like 40
Yeah.
minutes for my fucking food. Whereas at Waffle House, oh,
you can watch it.
hey, I
get made.
got like
You can hear them yell
also
it.
a recovering addict look-alike.
But
It was
he
just a-
better
no,
at his job.
No, that place was run by inbreds.
What do you mean?
There's one old person that was like the top of the the bottom of the family tree, and then like everyone else was just a telephone pole.
What?
You don't know
I
that.
mean, you gotta have some vines in there or something.
No man, it was
Yaha,
straight up
yaha,
telephone pole. That
yaha,
bitch didn't
yaha,
branch off
yaha.
nowhere. That is a family-run business to the ground.
Nuh-uh, Waffle House
Yeah,
is
what,
legit.
what about the recovering addict guy from IHOPs, huh? You want to know his whole fucking history? See if he has
He's his
relatives
own
that work
dad.
there?
His branch may be a little snapped, but at least it branched away from the rest of the tree.
What?
What?
I don't get this logic right now.
I don't know. I'm kind of using a lot of metaphors to try to explain this, but
That's why I said vine, because it goes like...
he was a drug
Yeah.
addict, but he
I was
wasn't
trying to help
inbred.
you. What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's his own dad.
I don't care if an inbred can make my fucking waffles and they taste amazing.
They weren't amazing. They were just waffles.
They were good.
They
Well,
were
weren't
good.
bad.
They were good. They were
They were
edible.
good.
They were food.
They were
It was-
good.
Maybe they just didn't fucking like you.
Yeah, that's why I had the allergic reaction. They sprinkled like potatoes in it or something.
Yeah, they made it right next to all the fucking pork sammies.
I can eat pork.
Next time we go on a vacation, you're gonna pack your own lunch. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm gonna pack my own lunch of peanut
Yeah.
butter sandwiches all the way
Pack
down.
your own lunch.
Yeah.
You don't get to fucking buy any food down there.
No
Right.
Waffle House for you. Fucking soup Nazi.
No, Waffle
right.
House and McDonald's. That's what we lived off of.
I can't really handle McDonald's breakfast.
No, I
Not
can't handle
breakfast.
McDonald's anymore. Not as much as when I was.
Oh
a
yeah,
kid.
you get tired of it, but it's quick.
It's I've been too afraid to try out the burgers. I've never had a burger from McDonald's.
burger.
There's something about McDonald's that has just such a stigma behind their burgers.
I don't know.
It's
Their
'cause they're
burgers
cheap.
way down.
Yeah.
Yeah, even a regular like I almost said Whopper. So I was thinking of a better restaurant.
A Whopper.
I remember saying that the drive-thru once too. We'll get that. We'll get to that though.
Oh, you gotta tell remember when you pranked Arby's?
Yes.
Oh, I haven't heard this. I haven't heard
That's
this.
so
one.
stupid.
This should be like a legitimate reaction,
But like
as opposed to the non-legitimate.
eating was it what's their regular like,
McChicken,
sandwich?
Big Mac,
Big Mac?
and then there's a quarter pounder, double
Big
quarter
Mac.
pounder.
Big
Yeah.
Mac?
I'm
Just
a
eating
fat
Big
fuck, I'll
Mac,
go
it
on.
will fucking weigh you down. You
Yeah.
feel it inside of you.
You do not have a blessed day after.
No, you're
So
you
you
be
have
praying.
a fucking
after
hellish
that.
day. You will have a tougher day. The difficulty setting goes up.
It's
All
like
right.
it- like, yeah.
-1 agility.
You like you sweat cheese whiz.
It's like those. I just imagine those Play-Doh things, like
The spaghetti maker.
with the spaghetti maker, except like you see all your fucking hair follicles like squeezing this like fucking cheese whiz colored
It's
stuff
so
out.
processed, it just
Uh.
comes back out and makes a new patty and burger in the toilet.
God damn.
If you try if you try to cook it, it just burns. Doesn't melt
It gets
or
angry and
anything.
runs
Oh
away.
my
It's like,
God.
that's not how this works. Yeah.
It just fucking singes.
You start to smell like plastic and shit.
It produces black smoke.
Oh my god!
Coming to
McDonald's, we got the toxic burger.
Then there was a little car accident we saw on the highway on the way down. With
Yeah.
all that black smoke coming out of the woods.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or,
it
like
might
a
have been
car
a-
crash.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just like a sacrifice.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, on the side of the highway for safe travels and stuff.
Yeah, where there were
Just out
It's
of
a native
sight.
ritual that no one knows about. It's brand new since we started.
I
Yeah,
remember-
tell me that Arby's story. I haven't heard that one.
Arby's? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it was me and my brother.
Yeah.
We wanted to get something to eat because we're like a ways out from where we live, and you had to do like some legal stuff, whatever. And so we go in there, we pull in there to eat, We're like, hey, you know, I think we already went through with our food. And then we had this idea, this really dumb idea. We were like, hey, we should fuck with them. Cause like we didn't know if they had cameras like where you like tell them what you want. So we were just like, we're gonna fuck with these guys.
Didn't you say that, like, I think your brother said that they were being, like, kind of dicks or something?
Oh yeah, I remember now. They're being dicks. They're kind of like rushing us through. I don't know because like they're pretty busy, but then again that would give you an excuse to be a dick to your customer. So we're like, we're gonna be dicks back. So we pull on through, and I give him like this whole fucking like spiel like in this older person voice. And I'm like giving my whole order and stuff, and I'm being very fucking thorough and specific with like my drinks. I'm like, I say something like, my doctor says, my doctor says I need to have like Diet Cola because I can't have I can't have hard liquor no more.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I had to switch to soda because I drink too much hard liquor.
Yeah, and there's like a quick second of like awkwardness. Just she's like, okay, this is a diet soda.
What about the gyros or what?
Yeah, I was like, can I get one of those gyros? How do you say that? Gyros?
Adds letters in there.
Fucking. There was massive. Like, there was a lot of boomer energy, intense boomer energy in this encounter that I manifested out from my sick mind. And then eventually, like, when it came to, like, the end, the cargo shorts. When it came to the end, where, like, she said, oh, you know, okay, you know, this is how much it's gonna cost, whatever. And I'm like, oh, hey, well, I apparently I left my my card at home. I'm very sorry.
No, it wasn't like that in the video. It was like, oh shit, I left my card at home and quickly pull out of the
Yeah, I pulled out of there so fucking fast. I was like, and then they fucking saw me like drive past. Like, I'm pretty sure like I'll wait a good half year before going back there. Just so they forget my face. But it was fucking hilarious.
Oh god.
I think I got the video of it somewhere that I can show you guys after this, but
Yeah.
Dude, that video was funny as shit. He's like, yeah, put that in the combo for me. What kind of combos you got? Like,
what kind of combos you
Got
got?
these crackers and
you just kept fucking going, man. It was like a 10-minute video or something. It was like,
Yeah.
it was you fucking with him for 10 minutes. He's like, oh, I left my card at home. We fucking peel out of there.
I even hit the curb too. I hit the curb.
Dude, you know you're all an ass away from someplace that you curb shot your car. You
Oh.
get both wheels off the ground. Oh gosh.
That shit was hilarious.
No, but like, anyways, like back to McDonald's for real quick. I was just gonna say, like,
McDonald's.
I was gonna say like, no matter where I go in the United States, there's always one thing that's common or consistent is there's like an addiction to like the local McDonald's. Like in our town, people like will turn through the left light, like whatever, like construction trucks or just like your like soccer mom or whatever, and like, wow, they're in a rush to get somewhere important. And it's fucking McDonald's.
They're trying to beat the lunch line.
Yeah, everywhere they go is just like through Ohio and all that. It's just there's always this one town that has like a dedicated group of customers to McDonald's. Was ist los?
What it goes.
What's up?
Das ist was geht's.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of
V Gates.
Die
I remember.
geht's.
I don't think I really have any funny stories like that. I do have a couple from work where like it was basically me not really paying attention to my surroundings, and
that's not just at work.
it's well the thing was it's like I just act like a kid when I'm by myself. I'll just listen to music, get in the zone. And like
AutoZone.
I leaped down like a whole flight of stairs at my work.
Snap both your
Holy
ankles.
fuck.
And
Air
like,
Jordans.
I kind of like just tumbled right into the wall, and I kind of like smashed right into the wall right in front of this old lady. And she's like, "Are you okay?" And I was just like, "Yeah, yeah." I was trying to play it off like I fell. It's like, "Yeah, man, fucking fine. I don't know what happened. It was, lost my footing."
I like that, like, hesitation, like, or like, double back thinking, like, yeah.
It's like that's what happened. Yeah.
It's fucking cool.
What was another thing I did? I remember another time at
Wait,
my retail job.
when I pointed,
Oh, when you're like the
I pointed that Glock right in
yeah, the
that kid's
taxidermist
face.
or whatever.
Just told that little shit, trick or treat, give me your candy, bitch.
Yeah, you gonna get a trick or treat.
There's nothing more depressing
Like
than,
puns.
than finding out you're too old to trick or treat. Girls have it easier.
Bullshit.
No. Girls have it easier in this line, all right?
You
Because
break your leg, they give you anything.
no, I was
Yeah,
I,
spell Delphine, she's got it figured out.
no, it's just like as a guy, like the age
It's a
where
whole
you
new
could,
level of famous.
the age where you could cut off, like you get cut off of all candy
Oh,
is
yeah.
like 13, right?
Yeah.
What?
It's like the end of middle
13.
school. Because I tried to go in high school wearing a costume and
As
everything,
far
and
as,
it's
like,
like, aren't
trick or
you?
treat?
Yeah. It's like, aren't you a little old for that? And I was just
Ooh.
like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, I just
And you
lost
call her
all
a fat
trick or
bitch
treat.
and throw the candy back at her.
But no, the thing is, it's like
Lost all trick or
I
treat
talk tough. I
privileges.
just,
girls can just dress like whatever, and then they just be like,
Yeah.
yeah, what's a trick or treat? He's like, yeah, you
yeah,
can
just
get
go to
some
the
of this
adult
candy."
section.
Whoa.
Yeah, go to the adult section. Like
Get that.
It's like me, I was cut
Party
off. At,
City or whatever, and oh, you get candy. Now.
I was cut off at 13, man.
You
But
try
I
a
suppose
lot.
that's a sacrifice.
You're not.
That's a
playing the game right.
sacrifice I have to make because I get to pee standing up.
Yeah.
You're not playing the game right. Okay.
This
So, like,
is
I got
truly oppressing.
I learned a system. I think it was from my mom. It's like the kids will go out, but they don't necessarily get the candy that they like. And then you wait, you just play scavenger. The kids are like, I like that shit.
Oh, I do that, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
so
I-
you get candy.
I take
It's
the
just-
candy I like.
It's like there's a middle, there's like a middleman.
I noticed for a couple of years
Uh-oh.
when I was trick or treating, like the
Observations.
very like last years, until I cut myself off from the game. I said to myself, I looked in the mirror, I said, Brandon, you need to stop doing this shit. Okay, you're like 12 years old.
You're a grown man.
You're a grown man.
You
You,
got your
don't need
first peach
you don't need any
fuzz.
fucking handouts. Okay.
There's little kids in fucking Africa that
Fuck
have
your-
AKs at
fuck
my
your-
age.
Fuck your
These kids in
Halloween
Africa
candy
that have
handout,
AKs
bitch.
at
And
my
then I
age,
threw it on the
right?
ground.
I'm a strong, prominent white male. I should be able to get candy on my own. And I'll do so by other means, but I will not take handouts via
do
this
it.
holiday where they don't even, like in our town, they don't even give out that much candy anymore. People are sticklers. We
Yeah.
got fucking Jews like
Yeah, candy juice.
yeah, candy juice. They buy it, but they keep it for themselves. They don't want to give out to the children.
They want the leftover candy.
That is
The people that sort through the mixed bags for the good stuff and then like put
Yeah.
like just Dippin' Dots or milk
People
duds
say
in there.
cap-
Oh my
Capitalism.
god, dude.
people say capitalism is the savior of our nation.
I
We
swear.
need to convert to socialism. Bernie Sanders 2020.
Dude, all I can
More
think.
candy for our kids.
Think about like the candy that's always in your bucket. I swear to God, every year there's those like stupid colored Tootsie Roll things.
I like those. I
Milk,
learned to like those.
no, milk duds, candy corn,
Cowtails,
and cowtails and pretzels.
pretzels.
It's like, what the fuck kind of trick or treat is that, dude? You gotta get them kids warheads, fucking anything citrusy and
Oh,
sour.
dude, yeah, just give them a shit ton of warheads. That'll keep
Yeah.
them busy for
Oh my
hours.
God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
and then their teeth
they-
will fucking crack open.
Or
and
jawbreaker.
find it out.
Or just jawbreakers. Some kids don't like the sour like that.
Crack open and have a cavity surprise on the
The
inside.
dentist. We'll get in bed with the dentists
Ooh.
too, so then they
Get in
can
bed
prepare
with
the
them.
Oh my gosh, whatever.
dude.
So they can repair the teeth that we break unintentionally.
Yeah.
You know that like the original
I'm gonna be a
idea.
cyborg and have all porcelain teeth screwed into my head.
Meanwhile, on Brandon's mind.
Yeah.
Do you know that the original Halloween, like the Hallows Eve or whatever, They had fucking. They didn't always use pumpkins.
Pumpkin?
They used like just usual squash. And they were
Squash?
fucking horrifying.
Oh, dude, like the OG
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, the OG stuff. They like just
It's
kind
weird
of
to
like
carve a squash.
they just carved mouths into it and like sharp
Now,
dot
do you do
eyes.
that sideways or you do that vertical and just stand it up like a person?
No, vertically.
Or it's like a worm.
It looked like
Put on
fucking
a
pear from
band of it.
Annoying Orange.
A pear.
Hi, I'm Paul.
dick.
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, Jimmy's mom.
Jimmy's mom.
I don't know.
Oh, sorry. The voice of Jimmy. Oh.
Dude, how do people drink that shit? I hate LaCroix. It fucking sucks. I say what Perrier,
Croy or Bubbly.
Perrier,
Perrier.
Perrier. That shit sucks too.
More like
Perrier.
Perrier.
Dude, it's so.
Uncultured swine.
All right, as me and
Spaghetti.
me and JJ were at work, right? And
Uh-oh.
we were like, we saw these in the fucking vendors or whatever, so we just like grabbed some, and we're like you know, we grab them and drink them. I take one sip and it tastes like I was fucking tased on the tongue. Like it's fucking horrible.
It's spicy water.
No, it isn't even like it's like,
No. It is enslaved electricity. You're feeling it.
That's the
No, it's
basic form
enslaved
of battery.
static. It's enslaved TV
It's
static.
like putting a bunch of 12
I
volt
know.
batteries on your tongue.
See what
or
they
6
do
volt.
is they
This
they-
little taser shit.
they gather
Yeah, my
the
cabbage.
they gather the like the puddles around downed power lines, fill bottles with it, and then sell
like
it to people.
electricity
You
fucking
see some
like
guy with a-
leaks into it. Like it's some kind of toxic substance.
Oh my gosh, that's how you make the bad guy from Spider-Man.
Dude, remember
Jamie Foxx or whatever the dude was that wanted to electrocute everybody.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, from Spider-Man, remember?
that Static Shock?
Yeah, dude.
Static
No,
Shock.
Static Shock wasn't. No,
You know what? I don't care about DC, so.
I'm talking about fucking Dr. Watts from Ballad of Ricky Bobby. No,
Oh.
but remember that one time
Spaghetti.
it was fucking like pouring rain out, and we're all walking home from school, and like. So basically, like we're walking past our past the football field, and we like ran into like the ticket booth because it was pouring, right? And we are kind of huddled underneath it. Well, a power line snapped like right over our fucking heads. It is like the most like all those like Looney Tunes sound effects with electricity. That shit's all real. Like it was just like, not like Donald Duck or whatever the fuck I just did, but it was like fucking scary. He's like. It was like and we're at land.
Fuck.
So we just saw a bunch of sparks and shit, and our instant reaction is to run. But the next day when it wasn't raining, we took a peek where it like landed and shit. It is like dead grass, like a straight line of dead grass where the power line landed.
Yeah, dude.
And we realized where we were right underneath where it snapped. So like if it had any slack whatsoever, like fucking we would have fucking died.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You guys could have been fucking zapped
Once you harness the
out
power
of
of
this
the
world,
electron,
man.
you become a god.
I could have either died or became a superhero. So I was gonna take my chances.
No, you're
So-
super.
So I
what
went
do you
like
do?
ran up and stuck the power line just right in my fucking chest. Oh.
Yes.
Now I'm Iron Man.
Steve Irwin style, baby.
Yeah, I should work or not work. Oh.
Rest in pieces.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Rest in.
May the maggots feast on your corpse.
Wasn't he killed by like a stingray?
Yeah.
Dumbass. Well, he was fucking with
It didn't
so
really
many
stab
animals.
him, did it?
He
It
fell
just
on it,
zapped
and then
him.
it said, "Oh, bitch, you want to fight?" And then I guess it shot something through his chest. But then the thing was,
Holy
he pulled that
fuck.
out. He pulled that out, and then he bled out because
Mm.
when you pull that out, then it opened it up, and then he just.
I don't know why he.
I think that was his chest. Hell, I don't know. It was a long time ago.
His like job and stuff. It was cool. Like he died. He was like really cool with animals and shit. But the
Yeah.
idea of him like fucking with the most dangerous ones all the time. He's
Yeah.
like, he's angry. Like he's like, why the fuck?
That's a good meme though. It's like, oh.
It's
That's
like
how-
this dude loved
Feisty
animals so
female.
much he fucked
Throw
with the
a
most
roll at it.
dangerous ones.
Yeah.
I remember one thing he did as he'd go to like zoos and like fuck with the alligators. That way they kept their territorialness instead of
Yeah.
like being comfortable around humans.
Yeah.
That way, like if they needed to, they could release them into the wild and they'd be fine.
Keep that testosterone
He
flowing
looked-
properly,
he
man.
looked
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
Denda.
What? Halfway?
I thought he always looked like Denda.
Dude, kinda, but his eyes are squintier.
Yeah.
But we get it. I'm trying to think of
I
a new subject.
Oh, what about spaghetti and chickens?
Fucker, shut the fuck up.
What do we have you on this show for?
He tortured us the whole way down to Kentucky with chicken.
I drove and I like to say
You
stupid
encouraged
shit
it for
no
half
reason.
of it,
I liked-
then it wasn't fun to you anymore.
Yeah, once it wasn't funny to me, I didn't like it. All right.
I
You know
just
what,
wanted
after-
to fucking
when I
plunge
was, like-
myself across that cliff.
You know what's funny? After like
It
I
all
always say like
ends.
I don't need people around to talk to myself, sort of, and like on that 5-hour trip back home after you guys fell asleep, you know what I kept doing to myself?
What?
Talk
I kept
to
saying like,
yourself.
"Well, yeah, looks like a chicken,"
Chicken.
except I did it quiet.
God,
So it wouldn't wake
God
you
damn it.
We couldn't escape it even in our dreams.
I hope I escaped it in my dreams.
When I say chicken and then
I could have
chicken,
any nightmare and it'd be better than this.
I think of the Minecraft.
Dude,
I just think of the Minecraft chicken.
What
When I say
is-
chicken?
What do you guys think is like the weirdest or like just dream in general? The weird dream story.
Ones you're not in control of.
Yeah.
The ones you can control, but only for like a short time, like briefly before you wake up. I'd say that's like the weirdest or like the most disappointing.
No, I'm talking like personal experience, like
Oh, like a
personal,
real one
personal
that we've
dream
had?
that like it's just kind of like, what the fuck was that?
Oh really?
Oh.
I had this one dream where like this giant grape fucking had a mouth, and it
No eyes.
fucking bored this lady.
Oh my
Bored. You have to use the word bored on
Hey,
this
yeah.
podcast.
It's on the board. We gotta use it in a sentence at least
Fucking,
one day.
fucking ate this
Else we
lady
won't get
whole,
extra
and then
credit.
like my vision zoomed out, and then that was it. That was
It was
the
just
dream.
a nameless, faceless grape that ate a bitch.
Yeah.
That is a weird dream.
One
It's
of the
very weird. I have many more to tell, but I gotta give it to I gotta give the torch
I just feel like
to somebody.
My other
I
guess.
feel like you got a topper of this like little ice cream sundae you're making here.
I want to hear yours.
Fucking put this
What's a
smile-
weird dream?
I also have had several weird dreams, but the one I can think of off the top of my head, like the weirdest one, like in terms of like not being able to explain it, was like, for some reason, I was like running around my house getting chased by a zombie
Oh shit!
who looked like just like a green human, like it was like a whole, I don't know, but he had
It's
a
one of the
knife.
ones from like early George Romero.
Yeah, you know how I have that like island at my house where I can just run around and run around.
Yeah.
Except the weird thing was I had my mom on my back. Like
What?
I was like a piggyback. Like I was helping my mom run away.
She was like Yoda.
But she was perfectly healthy, so I was like 7, so it was like really disproportionate. I should have died in my dream. I don't know.
Yeah.
That zombie.
But
So
when I dream,
caught
I'm
up to
immortal, right?
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Everybody has those dreams where they get
Are you still
chased.
thinking?
I don't. I actually like.
I don't know. I'm just thinking shit, but
I don't. All I see is darkness when I sleep. But I think I like. I remember one from when I was like in like 4th grade, right?
oh shit.
Or was it 4th grade? It was like somewhere in middle school, 4th
was in my
grade.
dream, Brandon.
Yeah, like
Oh.
Dude, you don't have those Himalayan like pink rocks by your bed. That's why you're not dreaming.
yeah, I don't have enough
Oh.
good chakras around
And there's
me.
no dream catcher. Ouch.
Yeah, you
Gotta
need to
mix
burn
it.
more incense
Native cultures
sticks
and
that
shit.
incite sexual thoughts.
Oh, you put it.
I
Up.
hate incense.
I hate
I have
insects
some in
too.
my house.
They just feel like they like kind of like clog up my nose. Like it's like kind of like what people say allergies. I don't really get allergies, but like I would say that incense is the equivalent of just.
I need a
giving it-
headband.
I don't know what you're saying to me.
70s.
Stop doing that.
Oh, it's
Trying to seduce me.
Hey, obviously it's working because you know what I'm trying to do.
seduce me?
Yeah, I got games still. It's okay. Sooner or later. Yeah.
Anyway, you were saying, Brandon.
Yeah.
I was saying like back in like middle school, this shit in elementary, it doesn't really matter.
4th grade, you said.
I had like this dream that basically
God wasn't real, and then
I-
that's when you became atheist.
Yeah.
I would like self-classify myself as atheist. I don't really like eating babies.
Agnostic.
What's
Excellent.
agnostic?
Yes.
Agnostic?
Is that where it's just kind of like you're just accepting of whatever? What is agnostic?
It's
I don't know. You tell me.
But I don't fucking know. I don't know how to I just like living life, man. I don't really just do anything in particular to.
So I don't fucking go to church every Sunday either. I like to enjoy life, not fucking waste my hours.
Dude, the fucking church was packed full today.
Was
I don't
it?
know if like someone died or some shit, but they're like parking in the grass and
Was it
everything.
Today?
Yeah.
Probably a funeral.
Goddamn.
Hell yeah.
What do you mean, hell yeah?
I don't know.
Yeah?
Heck yeah, somebody died. That's
Yeah,
one
right.
less
Heck
person
yeah.
to worry about in this world full of like
Yeah.
7 billion plus people.
I got a question.
Fuck people.
If we-
Yeah, I'm nihilist. I'm a genius.
That's right.
I got a question. Like, so if like vegans and all those tree hugger people care about Earth so much, do they get like buried just like body, so then they go back into the system and get decomposed properly instead of in a freaking box?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'd just throw them in the trash.
I'll try to like at least a decomposed thing around me. So
I
they have a
think
I'd
cost
say
sometime.
you could definitely use them as like fertilizer for like
Yeah, because they've been vegan their whole lives.
Yeah, they don't have
Yeah.
any processed anything.
Yeah,
no
that's right.
silicone from their boobies or something. Yeah, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
it wouldn't be cannibalism either because you know you can just eat dust from like a campfire and it'd be the same as that.
Are you talking about eating the vegetarians?
What?
What? Yeah, they're basically a
You're
vegetable.
like saying it ain't cannibalism.
It isn't.
What
It-
isn't?
If you eat a vegan,
It
it
used
doesn't.
to be a person. Like think of it like this.
What?
Once they went
Of all
vegan,
the
they
pe-
weren't human anymore.
That's right. And once they're dead, they're definitely not people anymore.
they're still a people. Like
They're just the
No,
annoying
not
kind.
if they're cremated though.
What? Yeah,
that
no.
is still very much a person. I would not eat like the ashes of a cremated person. Thing is like
I'm not talking about eating them straight up, but like putting them in like
You guys say you don't like
some
a cornfield. Use them as
So you
fertilizer.
say
Oh,
you don't
I
like
thought-
McDonald's, but you'll eat a vegan.
I
yeah,
thought-
like would you still eat the corn?
I thought you were talking about like throwing them in like some like fucking like
No.
chicken batter or some shit.
Oh!
Stick them in the fryer, make some nuggies.
Fucking fried veggie dust.
It's
fried
vegan.
vegan dust.
Vegan fried chicken.
Like,
Just think you bite into it and
I'm
it's
thinking-
just fucking clumps of gray ash that falls out.
It's like a dryer lint.
Ugh,
it's
dear God.
hot dryer lint.
With that like
oh my god.
like those fried like fibers that intertwine through.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the ones that didn't quite get out in the first like. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're gonna stick in there and get nice and crispy.
That'd be nice. I'd go to that barbecue.
Yeah.
But would you though? Would you eat a piece of corn from a field that like
Yeah.
had a bunch of people's like ashes dumped in it
Well,
for fertilizer?
that's
Like, it has a purpose. It's not just for being cruel.
Yeah.
What it's better than the alternative of just shit. You know. It's,
Pioneer
I don't
way.
feel like I'm consuming shit when like they use that as fertilizer. You know, it's like
Yeah.
kind of like the plant filters it and takes the nutrients from it and leaves the rest.
Yeah, yeah. It's like using a coffee.
Oh, that's what I
filter
was gonna
for your
say.
Coffee.
How funny would it be, like, okay, so like fast forward to like year 3000 or some shit, and the soil's all compacted over like most of our society or whatever the scenario is, and you're an architect or some shit, and you're like fucking digging, you run into a casket, it's like whoa, you know, fucking another casket.
Whoa, dead person.
But the thing is, it's like, but it's all like,
Stand by Me style.
yeah, but it's like
Yeah.
all like fucked up and shit, and the body's all decomposed, and the only thing that remains is like 2 silicone like breast implants. Do you believe that? Like that's gonna be somebody
Wow.
someday. It's like that's all that remains is just boobie implants.
This must.
Yeah, they don't break down, do they?
No. Maybe they like pop.
Like I would at least have my name written on it. Is all I'm saying. Just like, hey, I was here
Dude.
or something. This was me at one time.
Fucking Mia Khalifa's gonna look like a skeleton with like 2 giant silicone
Dude,
basketballs.
You could take some like sticks and like put them together for like a science project.
You,
2
like,
sticks.
the chemical compound of like ecstasy
This
made
is
of
what people
silicone
look like
implants.
back in her day. It's just all.
What do you mean, like making a mannequin out of
Yeah, of all
the
the silicone parts.
implants?
Yeah, because there's so much in there, you can make like accurate skeletal
Oh,
structure.
you'd have a fucking wild ride with older people now that have so many fucking hip problems.
Oh,
and
that's what my
shit.
dad said. He's gonna
You-
recycle all that titanium in his ass
Yeah.
or whatever, his hips.
Oh, I thought you were gonna be
You'd
like,
have skeletons hanging up in high school like science rooms that have like fucking bolts going
They
through.
look like
it.
fucking Wolverine.
Yeah.
I want to. I'm not. None of you guys are talking all about that. I kind of want to go to like a cemetery with like a metal detector, see which ones are buried with jewelry and shit.
Whoa, what the fuck?
What?
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 That's not what we're saying at all. What?
I
I
thought
mean,
that's what this was going to.
No.
I mean, I
What?
would. I mean, I would, but like it's illegal, and I don't want to get caught.
I was
there
just talking about how it's ironic that once our bodies are all gone, the only
I
thing that
have no
remains is
shame.
how we
I'm a-
altered them.
Horrible human being.
I wonder if like my appendix scar will still be there.
No. It's the silicone booby plants you
Yeah,
gotta get in
don't you guys
2034.
just want to go to
Makes your pecs look
this
bigger because you don't want to work
cemetery and get high?
out.
Get high with the corpses.
Get high with the corpse.
Someone I'll leave them anonymous. I'll tell you guys after the podcast. But someone told
Ooh.
me about how he had sex in the fucking cemetery.
What?
Yeah.
I've heard this story before.
Yo.
Yeah.
Right next to like the Campbell's chicken.
Apparently,
soup
like
guy.
he just parked his vehicle in the cemetery, and they just started fucking in the cemetery.
Damn.
All right, that was another thing. Back in school,
It's more common than you think.
I wouldn't want to fuck in a cemetery.
It's more common than you think.
That's just disrespectful.
It's more common than you think.
All right.
Hashtag Trevor knows.
All right. Remember,
Hashtag.
me and Trevor had a leadership class back in high school.
Oh shit. Yeah. Hey there. Look at making us look good.
Yeah. We had a
Oh.
leadership class, and we were basically told to just rake leaves. Like that's all our responsibility was. They just had us rake leaves. Boring as shit.
Leadership class?
Uh huh.
Yeah, that's what I had to do too. I think we had the same class, but like at different times during the day.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I think
Because we
that's
had
what
like
it
different jobs and shit per week. Oh, no, we had the same. It's just whatever. Let's
Yeah,
play.
I had to do that shit with all the Chads, and they were not nice to me. They threw pine cones at me.
was. Oh, we threw pine cones at each other too.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was like
And
I
threw a
didn't.
fucking tombstone
I
at
was a
'em.
good Samaritan helper.
I just grabbed a little tombstone from like the 30s and just started beating people over the
Oh
head
gosh.
with it.
I picked up a child's tombstone.
The Spider-Man
chucked
one.
it out. Spider-Man one.
Oh gosh.
And the
Yeah, I
parents,
find
of
it
course.
really cool Hot Wheel car I didn't have. It was kind of rusty, but it was.
Anyway,
For me to be able
Anyways.
to lift that thing, they had to have been poor because, for it to be so thin and light.
but it's like made out of that plant foam, that green shit.
Oh my god.
Oh shit.
It's like they weren't even given permission to bury him there, but they did anyway.
They just like fucking chopped them up and put them in a shoebox.
Oh.
Alright,
Anyway.
so me and Trevor had that. We had to do that like with a couple other students. We won't name them.
Yeah,
But,
of course. We ain't gonna
yeah.
dox
Any
any.
Yeah.
name is.
We ain't gonna dox any Negroes out there.
But basically what happened was some dude like came. He's like wearing a suit or whatever.
Slenderman.
It might as well have been Slenderman.
Whoa.
He was just like, yeah, what are you guys, or how many of you guys are feeling strong?
Yeah, he's like,
And they're
who's feeling strong today? He's like, just super hyped up about what he's about to tell us, and we're
Yeah,
all
but-
like, we're all strong-ish.
Yeah. I mean, it's early in the morning, and we're
I
first
sure
thing.
feel strong being tired and in a fucking field full of dead people.
It's pretty.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
pretty nippy out with all the.
You know,
police
I'm
and
probably the
shit,
person
but
with the
whatever.
most energy in this whole lot, to be honest. But
Yeah, he was excited as shit
Yo,
to be in a
what?
cemetery.
yeah, and then like he's like, all right, we were just trying to get out of raking leaves anyway.
We were almost done.
Yeah, we didn't really like it. It was boring as shit. But
Yeah, pine cone battles. You got
pine cone battles
your
and
fort
shit.
and shit.
We'd always fight over the good rakes.
Oh yeah,
I made sure I always got the good
I'm
rake.
superior. I can use any rake and do better work than most people.
Yeah, well, you're Mexican, so it doesn't really.
So are you, but I have the last name, which is like 5 bonus points.
That's fair. That's fair. But basically, what happened was he basically came and asked us. He was just like, "Oh, we guys feeling strong or whatever." He like brings
Who's
us
feeling strong today?
he brings us to the other side of the fucking cemetery,
Yeah,
and
it
it's
was
just
all
like,
of us. There's 4 dudes just like,
Uh-huh.
okay, yeah, we're strong.
and then
I need you to help me move something. He was like so like subtle about it. We walked over to a fucking minivan, which by the way, like minivan?
it was. I thought it was just a hearse.
No, it was a minivan.
It was just a little Dodge Caravan.
Yeah.
But
I'm like, whatever.
we had to
Whatever floats your goat.
fucking he just like fucking open it up and it's just a casket. He's just like, yeah, he didn't have any family or nothing, so we're just gonna bury him.
Oh
Yeah.
And it's just like,
God.
holy shit.
That's
It-
fucking dark.
He's-
That'll probably be me.
Him and this other dude grab a hold of either side, and then they walk him out, set him on the thing. He's like, okay, grab a hold, follow me. It's like, this isn't casual for us, friend.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
know-
know that you've lost your, I don't know, like, virginity. I don't know what the fuck to say with all this burying people.
Virginity.
There's
But my mom told me if someone told me to bury a people in a cemetery, I don't ever do
bury a people.
Yeah.
My thing was, that was my first time being a pallbearer.
that. Yeah.
And as soon as we started walking away, like as we were leaving, because I think we just went to McDonald's after that, because we were just like, fuck it, let's go.
Yeah, we had early time. I think we got in trouble, too. But
No,
whatever.
no, no. Everyone else did. Mr.
Mr. John's lost.
Yeah. I suppose it's a basic enough last name where it doesn't matter. But
Acme name.
he was just like, yeah, you guys could just go. Well, he didn't really care because we told him about how we were pallbearers. We came back with the
Yep.
McDonald's, and he's just
Yeah,
like,
we had a gold star for that day, even if we.
I think
did
he
go
just
to
said, it's like,
McDanks.
all right, don't tell anyone about that.
What?
About us being pallbearers or
Dude,
whatever.
I walked out of class and started high-fiving people. Like, that was the first time I was popular. Fuck you.
It's
I
like,
am
hell
gonna do
yeah.
what I want.
We hold a corpse.
Yeah, and we buried it, and yeah. We
That was-
didn't have to put him in the grave. The one guy almost fell into the freaking grave,
Little,
which
yeah.
I heard by rule, you gotta stay there.
What the fuck?
Like,
If you can get out of the fucking grave, you can get out of the
he's
fucking
like 4 foot tall and the grave is 6, so you do the math.
grave.
He
My,
doesn't have a 24-inch vertical. I'm walking away. He belongs to
He's
the
gotta
earth
get
now.
himself out of there.
Yeah, I heard that's the thing. Like, you gotta get set, or it's not like. That's usually how it goes. Is you just get the casket set on
Good.
top of you.
That's how the ball rolls.
It said anything, and it just comes back all morbid.
I think we can start wrapping it up here. I think we.
Oh, I can rap. You know, I can like
Stop.
like what do you want to sound like?
Yeah,
Lil
rap it
Nas or something.
Yeah.
That's because Jesus Christ is the N-word.
You said Negroes and Jews, but it's.
Yeah.
Oh.
As soon as the N-word rolls out, there's
Oh,
nothing
man.
that can replace it.
The N word is scary.
The N-word is scary. And for a white male
Um,
such as
Abigail
myself,
White,
I
Abigail.
cannot say such a word because my ancestors said
swear it's
bad
not
stuff
fair.
like that to black people, and I can't relive that horror for them because, you know, black people nowadays are just so cultured.
Mm.
I can't squander that.
But yet so
I have
oppressed.
no shit on them.
Yeah. I'm half Mexican though. See you niggas.